the cursed village of Sungai. In Indonesia, there's a village not shown on any official maps. The locals call it Sungai Hitam, the Black River Village. Nobody moves there, nobody ever visits. And yet, sometimes, smoke still rises from the chimneys at night, as if someone, or something, still lives there. Our story begins with a small YouTube documentary crew, just for people, filming a series on forgotten villages. They drive deep into the Indonesian countryside, surrounded by beautiful rice terraces and bamboo groves. Stopping at a tiny roadside stall for coffee and directions, they ask about Sungai Hitam. The vendor freezes. "You shouldn't go there," he says quietly. When they ask why, he simply replies, "The village buried itself. Let it stay buried." The crew laughs it off, thinking it's just another local legend. The vendor refuses to take their money for the coffee. "Take it and go," he insists, "but do not return this way." They ignore the warning and turn onto a narrow dirt road that disappears into a dense, dark forest. The scenery changes. They pass abandoned rice fields, broken irrigation canals, and old prayer flags tied to trees. In the distance, dogs begin to howl. Then, they see it, a weathered wooden sign that reads Sungai Hitam. But where the population number should be, the panel has been completely removed. The village is eerily silent. The houses are made of traditional wood and bamboo, but their doors hang wide open. Inside, bowls of food sit on tables, as if the residents fled in the middle of a meal. One of the crew members whispers, "Why are there no insects, no birds?" The silence is total and deeply unnatural. In the center of the village, they find a small shrine dedicated to a river spirit. The offerings of rice cakes and incense are rotten but completely undisturbed. Beside the shrine stands an old stone well, filled with water so black it doesn't reflect the sky, it only reflects the faces of the crew staring down into it. Against his friend's warning, the crew leader pockets a coin from the shrine. In that exact moment, a sudden wind blows through the village, but not a single tree moves. Only the cloth on the shrine flutters violently. As the sun begins to set, they spot a shadow moving behind one of the houses. They follow it and find an old woman, silently sweeping a dustless floor. She doesn't look up. "No one lives here," she says. "Why have you come?" They ask her about the village curse. "The river took what was owed," she explains. "The living didn't listen. Now the dead keep the houses clean." She points a thin finger toward the well. "Never take its gifts, and never look into it at dusk." The crew leader's face goes pale. He remembers the coin in his pocket. When they turn back to ask her more, she's gone. There are no footprints. As dusk falls, the village changes. Lamps inside the houses begin to glow with a faint, greenish light, even though there are no power lines. The sound of children's laughter echoes through the empty streets. The camera catches glimpses of shadowy figures inside the homes, sitting at tables, as if preparing for dinner. Panic sets in. "We need to leave now," one of them whispers. But when they turn back, the road they came in on is gone, completely flooded by black water from a river that wasn't there before. Suddenly, the crew leader collapses near the well, coughing up mouthfuls of dark water. His friends try to pull him away, but it's like he's drowning on dry land. All around them, the shadowy figures of villagers emerge from the houses, watching in silence. The old woman's voice echoes in their minds. "The river keeps what it lent." The leader opens his hand. The coin is gone. In its place is a wet, folded banana leaf, just like the offerings at the shrine. He's pulled downward, not by hands, but by the sound of rushing water roaring from inside the well itself. The next day, only 3 members of the crew stumble back to the roadside stall, drenched and barefoot. The vendor sees them and asks, "Where's the 4th?" They can't answer. The vendor sighs. Then the map stays blank. The camera pans to a new offering at his stall. The missing crew member's necklace, carefully folded inside a fresh banana leaf. In Indonesia, some villages disappear from the maps because the dead still need a place to live. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments what kind of scary stories you want to see next.